Today we're going to talk all things farming. We've got David Chalmers here, who's our resident farming expert. David, it seems like a lot of farmers have had very good seasons. Do you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah, Glenn, it's been a great year to be a farmer this year. We've had a very good spring across the board, and also have had very strong commodity prices from livestock, cattle at very high points at the moment in the market, and sheep have continued another strong year. So, you know, farmers across the board, even our cropping farmers, are going to have another strong year with yields, and then also coming off the back of good prices last year. So again, we've got a lot of farmers with high incomes again, and it's a great problem to have.
Sure is. Good news all round by the sound of that.
Yes.
A lot of things all converging. They're all making real positive outcomes for farmers, which is great.
Yeah.
But obviously on the tax side of things, that can create some problems. So what should farmers be looking at tax planning wise?
Yeah, so tax planning, it's imperative we act now. And the good thing about our approach here, Glenn, is we've been on a pathway since, February onwards planning this. So it's now important that we sit down, see where we're sitting for the year, and then have a look at a number of strategies to protect the wealth of these farmers, and then also look at potential, if there is a downside year, that we've got enough in reserves to put back into the business and go from there.
What type of strategies do you think are the most pressing that farmers should be looking at? Things like farm management deposits, or are there other things they could be doing?
Yeah, so farm management deposits are a great short-term mechanism there, Glenn. FMDs, are very good from the point of view in good years to conserve that wealth, and then in some of the poorer years you've got it as an ability, as an insurance policy in your business to bring it back in, but also it's good to keep your income averaging at a stable point. But at the end of the day, a farm management deposit's going to return us 0.2%, so it's very minor, and it's not a very good way to look at from a wealth creating platform to increase your business performance. So one of the key things I've been saying to farmers is we've got some fantastic tax benefits at the moment with depreciation, and I say to farmers, okay, let's look at what we've currently got. How can we make the business better? What can we do on farm to improve our asset base and to improve productivity going forward?
Yeah. And
then secondly, it's a good time to have a look at plant equipment, upgrading that in these stronger years. That way we get into these leaner periods, as we know what farming's like. We've got a very good asset base behind us, and we ride it out much better. So I think that's the key thing that yourself, Ewan and I like to do, is look at what we've got in the business now. How can we improve it? And it's a fantastic year to be able to do that this year and next year with the full expensing provisions that we've got with the legislation. So
good news. Good news for farmers that they can go out and buy some new toys, which I've never met a farmer who doesn't like upgrading their tractors and things.
Yes.
So, thanks for that, David. That's a really good summary and a snapshot of what farmers are looking at from their overall business and what we can do to help them, maximise their wealth and minimise their tax.
Yeah, no, that's great.